Welcome to Impact Learning Tutorials, and this is a video about lever systems. So in this video we're going to understand the different types of lever that exist in the body and be able to give some practical examples of each of the different types of lever. The first type of lever we're going to look at is a first class lever, and this is where the fulcrum, which is also known as the pivot, is located between the load and the effort. And first class levers can increase the effects of the effort and the speed of the body. A really good way to imagine this would be as if you're balancing a seesaw with the fulcrum or the pivot in the middle. So if you have a look at the diagram on the right hand side of the page, you can see that the fulcrum is in the middle and the load and the effort are either side of this, so it's sort of balanced out. And an example of this would be the neck when heading a football. So the next type is a second class lever, and this is where the load is located between the fulcrum, and this increases the effect of the effort. So if you have a look at the diagram on the right, you can see the pivot is at the end, then you have the weight and the effort, so the weight's in the middle. And an example of this might be when you go up onto your tiptoes, because the pivot is like the ankle and the effort is further away. So this is why that's an example of a second class lever. A third class lever is when the effort is between the weight and the fulcrum. So if you imagine when you're doing a bicep curl, the roll of the elbow is a good example of this. So when you do that bicep curl, you've got the weight on the end, you've got the effort in the middle, and then you've got the pivot right at the end. So I'd strongly advise that you go back through these and you get to know the location of the fulcrum on each of these, and that you have these examples noted down, because the fulcrum is what's changing. So you've got to make sure that you know where things are going. We hope you found this video useful. Please subscribe to keep up to date with our latest tutorials.